Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We finally have the video in which I'm going to answer to your questions because I have my computer here, so if I'm watching down you know why. I think that maybe we can just start and I'm going to talk a lot so you're not going to be bored. Okay, the first question I've been asked is why did you start YouTube? And this question is pretty easy. I started YouTube because I wanted to share my experience with everybody that could understand and maybe that could be helped by it. If you are interested in a new culture like the Finnish one, it's nice to see what an Italian girl thinks about the Finnish culture. So yeah, that's why I started YouTube. And then because I follow a lot of YouTubers, I'm always watching YouTubers. Another question I've been asked a lot of time is about the language. So, what about the language? In Finland, did you speak only in English? The classes were also in English, or you had to study in Finnish? Okay, Finnish people speak really good English, so I didn't have any problems about the language. But I spoke English and I also tried to speak in Finnish. The classes were in Finnish, but I had to study in English because all my tests were in English, so the teachers were helping me a lot and they were so nice, really. And another question about the language. Next year I'm going there in Finland and I don't know if I should start learning now or just go and learn it there. Well, my advice for you is maybe you can take a book of Finnish grammar because it's really difficult. I did in this way. But the big part of learning a language is just going to the country and just start to speak it. So it's really up to you and it depends on how you learn a language. In my case, I'm the kind of person that it's like, okay, I'm going there and I'm going to learn it there. And for me it works in this way. But if you feel like you need to prepare yourself before, there are so many apps on the phone for a lot of interactive learning. If you are interested, you can write to me and I will advise you some app. Another question is, what are your plans for the future? My plans for the future are really open. I don't know what I'm going to do because future is always something I really didn't know before. I wanted to study architecture because here in Italy I'm studying architecture. Then I always had this passion for psychology, so I really have a lot of interests. So I don't know how to answer to this question. I'm really sorry. Next one. What's the weirdest costume about Finnish people, and how do you think this experience will help you in the future? Okay, the weirdest thing about the Finnish people is that they put butter on everything. That is something that really made me impressed because we don't do that, so for me it's really strange. And also the sauna, for me it's so strange. Yeah, I'm feeling the loss of this tradition because sauna is such a really nice experience. After a really heavy day, you feel like you have to relax, and having your own spa in your house, it's so beautiful and I loved it. This experience helped me because it made me learn about myself and it made me learn about my limits, my confidence and my comfort zone. So I think this is going to help me a lot in the future because these are things that you learn when you grow up, when you are an adult, you know? But living in a foreign country for 6 months, it made me really realize these concepts in 6 months altogether. So now that I'm in Italy and I'm now joining to another question that I have been asked, which is how was the coming back in Italy, basically. It was really hard. After the first 2 weeks here in Italy, I thought, yeah, now I'm going back in Finland. I was sure that I was going back. I didn't even think about it, and now it's like I'm definitely realizing that now I'm here. Question in Finnish. Mikä oli parasta Suomessa? Which means what was the best thing in Finland? I think that the best thing There are two best things that happened during my experience. First of all, my family, which was a great support for this experience. I think that 70% of my experience, maybe more, is my family. They were the people that I saw every day and that I lived with. So they are the bigger part of this experience. And then secondly, my friends, because of course maybe more my AFS friends and my exchange friends, because they understand everything of what you're going through and they can really advise you the best. What do you miss the most from Finland? Okay, what do I miss the most from Finland? I think everything. I think waking up and realizing that I'm living basically in a wood and going to school by bus in the freezing cold and saying goodbye to my mom and to my dad and then saying good morning to my sister and to my brother. What kind of advice you could give for the guys that are going to live with AFS? The first advice I feel like I have to give you is try to go to all the AFS meetings because they really help you a lot. And then stay positive and then think that everything is in your hands basically. So your good experience is in your hand as much as your bad experience. Okay, so I think we're over here and thank you very much for all the questions. If you like this video and you want to do another Ask Anna with other questions, you can also write me down below. My assistant is advising me. And yeah, now I have to just run because I'm leaving for Austria and my vlog is coming soon. So stay tuned for that and yeah, we'll see, I don't know when, maybe next week. Yep. Send you a lot of kisses. Thank you very much again for all the questions. It was a pleasure. I'm sending you a big kiss and I'm going.